We're going to find out about different animals' body parts in this book. This is our story for today. The title says, "What do you do with a tail like this?" What do you do with a tail like this? My friends, this is our title. Can you say title? Good. And we see the author and the illustrator. Steve Jenkins wrote the words, and Robin Page drew the pictures. My friends, say author, illustrator. Good job. Now, what do you think this long green and yellow thing is on the cover? It's a tail. Good job. You listened to the title. Does anyone have any idea what kind of animal has a tail that looks like this? Do you know what this animal is called? It's a lizard. Can you say lizard? He has a long green tail. My friends, this is our front cover. And this is our back cover. Who remembers, what is this page called? Inside our book, and it has the title and the author's name on it. Good. My friends, say title page. Let's see what animals and body parts we're going to find. Before we get started, friends, I want to show you some very important words we're going to need to know. Can you say underground? If you're a mole, you use your nose to find your way underground. Underground is below the ground or soil. My friends, say underground. Let's look for some more important words. My friends, say pesky. If you're a giraffe, you brush off pesky flies with your tail. Pesky. Pesky means annoying. The giraffe thinks those flies are annoying. One more time, say pesky. My friends, say sticky. Good job. If you're a gecko, you use your sticky feet to walk on the ceiling. Sticky is like glue or gooey. My friends, say sticky. If you're a mountain goat, you leap from the ledge to ledge. My friends, say leap. That means to jump high in the air. One more time, say leap. My friends, can you say capture? Good. If you're an anteater, you capture termites with your long tongue. My friends, capture means to catch. This anteater catches termites with his tongue. Awesome, friends. My friends, say capture. Good job. My friends, say sticky. My friends, say leap. My friends, say pesky. And friends, can you say underground? These are some very important words we're going to see throughout our story. Animals use their noses, ears, tails, eyes, mouths, and feet in very different ways. See if you can guess which animal each part belongs to and how it is used. At the back of the book, you can find out more about these animals. What do you do with a nose like this? There are all noses of different animals, but we can't see their whole body. We can only see their noses. Can you point to your nose? Your nose has 2 nostrils. You use your nose to help you smell and to help you breathe. Take a deep breath. What do you think these animals do with their nostrils and their nose? Yep, they breathe air and they smell. Look at this very long gray nose. What animal does this belong to? The elephant. And what is this called? The trunk. Good job. If you're a platypus, you use your nose to dig in the mud. If you're a hyena, you find your next meal with your nose. If you're an elephant, you use your nose to give yourself a bath. If you're a mole, you use your nose to find your way underground. If you're an alligator, you breathe through your nose while hiding in the water. My friends, we could see only the animal noses on this page. But now we see whose body that nose belongs to. This platypus is digging in the ground with his nose. What do you do with ears like these? Who do these ears belong to? If you're a jackrabbit, you use your ears to keep cool. If you're a bat, you see with your ears. If you're a hippopotamus, you close your ears when you're underwater. Oh, that's cool. If you're a cricket, you hear with ears that are on your knees. If you're a humpback whale, you hear sounds hundreds of miles away. These animals all have very different ears. Some ears are big, like this jackrabbit. Some of them don't look like ears at all. The ears on the cricket are on its knees. They're so small we can't even see them. What do you do with the tail like this? We saw this tail. Who does that tail belong to, friends? If you're a giraffe, you brush off pesky flies with your tail. If you're a skunk, you lift your tail to warn that stinky spray is on the way. If you're a lizard, you break off your tail to get away. If you're a scorpion, your tail can give a nasty sting. If you're a monkey, you hang from a tree by your tail. My friends, a tail is a body part of an animal. Lots of animals have tails. Do you have a tail like the animals on this page? No. Giraffes use their tail to keep flies away. They swing and swish their tails back and forth and swat at the flies. Monkeys use their tail to hang from trees. What could you do if you had a tail? Would you have a tail like a monkey so you could use it to hang from trees? What do you do with eyes like these? We saw this animal before. What is that? Good job. That's the eagle that eats fish. If you're an eagle, you spot tiny animals from high in the air. If you're a chameleon, you look 2 ways at once. If you're a 4-eyed fish, you look above and below the water at the same time. If you're a horned lizard, you squirt blood out of your eyes. If you're a bush baby, you use your large eyes to see at nighttime. What do you do with feet like these? Let's look at these feet. Can you point to the feet that belongs to a bird? Good job. I know these feet belong to a bird because it is webbed. Which of these feet belong to the goat? Good job. And which of these feet belong to a monkey? Good. Which of these feet belong to a bug? Good. Let's see if we were right on the next page. You got it, friends. If you're a chimpanzee, that's a monkey. You feed yourself with your feet. If you're a water strider, you walk on water. This is a bug. If you're a blue-footed booby, you do a dance. If you're a gecko, you use your sticky feet to walk on the ceiling. If you're a mountain goat, you leap from ledge to ledge. What do you do with a mouth like this? We just talked about this animal last week. What is that, friends? Good, that is a fish. Now let's see what mouths these animals belong to. If you're a pelican, you use your mouth as a net to scoop up fish. If you're a mosquito, you use your mouth to suck blood. Mosquitoes use their mouths to bite us, humans. If you're an egg-eating snake, you use your mouth to swallow eggs larger than your head. If you're an anteater, you capture termites with your long tongue. That means he catches termites with his long tongue. If you're an archerfish, you catch insects by shooting them down with a stream of water. Let's pretend to be an egg-eating snake. You open your mouth as wide as you can and pretend to swallow a whole egg. Good job. And if you're pretending to be an anteater, what would you do with your mouth? You would stick out your tongue and pretend to eat the little bugs like the anteater eats. Good job, friends. Many animals have different body parts. We saw animals that use their nose. We saw animals use their ears. We saw animals that use their tails. We saw animals that use their eyes. And we saw animals that specifically use their feet. And then we looked at animals that use their mouth. What do you do with a tail like this? Now that we've read this story, what do you do with the tail like this? You're going to think about which animals uses different body parts. I want you to go look at the activity and point to different body parts that the animal uses. So we see the lizard. He uses his tongue, and he has this tail that he can break off to escape.